Today in class 10 biology, we will start with the this heartbeat mainly. We already started this one. So today we will see this lymphatic system, and also how we differentiate between the blood and lymph. So let's start with the lymphatic system. So today we will start with the blood pressure. There is pressure that blood exert on arteria in wall due to pumping mechanism of heart is called blood pressure. During ventricular systole, blood is pushed into aorta and then into arteries. Blood pressure is highest during this phase. Pressure exerted on arteries at this point is called the systolic blood pressure. In normal human, it measures around 120 millimeter of mercury. During ventricular diastole, pressure on arteries is less, is called the diastolic blood pressure, and is around 80 millimeter of mercury in normal human. So blood pressure that is systolic and diastolic, that is 120 by 80 millimeter mercury. Sphygmomanometer is the instrument used to measure the blood pressure. So now move on to the another topic, that is called the lymphatic system. So if we see, and the lymphatic system is a part of circulatory system that consists of lymphatic vessels that carry lymph across the body. The lymphatic vessels have lymphatic node at various intervals of their length. So now name some major lymphoid organs in the body. Some major lymphoid organs are the spleen and thymus gland. Now if we see the significance of the lymphatic system in the body, the significance first starts with the it maintains the blood volume and blood pressure by returning lymph into blood. Otherwise blood volume will reduce due to leakage of plasma. Second, lymphocytes and macrophages which can destroy foreign agent are produced in the lymph nodes and lymphoid organ. It enables diffusion of nutrient from blood into tissue, thus maintains proper protein concentration in interstitial fluids. It also removes nitrogenous waste and CO2 produced by the tissues. Lymphatic system carries them to the blood for excretion. Now move on to the topic that is called the difference between blood and lymph. So blood is a with actually erythrocyte, leukocyte, platelet and blood plasma, more protein and clotting factor, more O2 nutrient wastes. Whereas in lymph same composition as blood, but RBCs and platelet are absent, less protein and clotting factor, less O2 nutrient and waste. Red color in case of blood due to hemoglobin in the RBCs, and white clear fluid due to the no hemoglobin in case of lymph. Blood flow in is higher due to the pumping action of heart. In case of blood flow is slower since there is no pumping organ in case of lymph. A closed circulatory system, as the blood always flows through within the closed vessel, whereas in case of lymph open circulatory system, so it flows through the lymphatic vessel but also is in contact with tissue fluid in extracellular or intercellular spaces. If we see next direction of flow, that continuous loop from heart back to heart in case of blood, and in case of lymph that is one direction from extracellular space to blood. Now if we see the path that is starts with the heart, artery, capillaries, veins and heart. In case of lymph, that is extracellular spaces, lymphatic vessels, lymphatic trunks, then lymphatic duct, then blood. So these are the differences between blood and lymph. So today up to that, next we will start with another topic.